Welcome to the channel everyone. This is Dave here. Today we are looking at the yearly forecast for 2026 for Libra Moon and Libra Rising. 2026 is shaping up to be an intense, transformative and potentially very lucrative year for you all. So without further ado, let's get straight into the reading. To understand the overall energies of the year, first let's look at the planetary placements on the very first day. On January 1st, 2026, there is a 4-planet conjunction, a stellium, happening right in your 3rd house of Sagittarius. Mercury, Venus, Sun and Mars are all piling into your 3rd house. This massive concentration of energy puts your primary focus for 2026 on short distance travels and commutes, strengthening bonds with siblings and friends, sorting out issues with your local neighborhood, applying massive courage and increased effort toward your personal goals. In this mix, your ascendant and 8th Lord Venus joins the 12th and 9th Lord Mercury, the 11th Lord Sun, and the 2nd and 7th Lord Mars. To add more flavor, this group is receiving aspects from both a retrograde Jupiter and Saturn. This alignment is going to manifest in 3 major ways in your life. First, Mercury, your 12th and 9th Lord, is deeply spiritual planet for you. With it sitting in the 3rd house alongside the 7th, 8th and 11th Lords, while being aspected by Jupiter from the 9th, you are going on a journey this year. This could be a physical, spiritual pilgrimage or a long distance trip. If you are single, keep your eyes open. You could very well meet your significant other while traveling. Furthermore, this trip brings surprise money. Perhaps you pick up a lottery ticket on a whim while away from home. Don't be shocked if you see a win. Second, we have a powerful exchange of signs, Parivartana Yoga, between your 3rd Lord Jupiter in the 9th and your 9th Lord Mercury in the 3rd. This tells me that 2026 will present you with multiple life paths. You will finally have to pick a direction. It might feel like choosing between 2 extremes. Either choosing a life of isolation, building a foundation step by step in private, or choosing name, fame and spontaneity under the public eye. These are just examples, but the core message is the choice is yours. The universe is handing you the steering wheel. Third, financially, your 11th Lord Sun is conjoining the 2nd Lord Mars and 8th Lord Venus. This is a recipe for sudden, unexpected wealth through your own efforts. If you have been thinking about starting a business, this is your sign. You might start a venture casually, giving it 100% without expecting immediate riches, only to find money flowing in from nowhere. My advice to all Libras, start early and reap big. Don't wait until the end of the year to launch that dream project. Generally, this conjunction is positive for your health. While Mars can occasionally cause minor burnout or heat-related troubles, the Sun as the 11th Lord acts as a protector, freeing you from chronic illnesses. You will have the grit to overcome any physical hurdles. In the realm of heart, 2026 is going to test your inner strength. You will be forced to ask yourself, am I bold enough to be honest with my partner? How much am I willing to sacrifice for this bond? Will I go above and beyond for my beloved? Expect your partner to test you multiple times this year. It's not about conflict, but about seeing how deep your commitment truly runs. Rahu in the 5th house, boosted by Jupiter's aspect, is going to give you massive ideas. Rahu in the 5th house, boosted by Jupiter's aspect, is going to give you massive ideas. You will feel a sudden urge to act on old passions or hobbies you haven't touched in years. This time, you won't just try them, you will want to do them in a big way. Meanwhile, Ketu in the 11th house helps you detach from the result. You won't be obsessed with instant gratification or likes. You will find yourself living in the present, enjoying the journey of your hobbies regardless of how they end. Saturn, your 4th and 5th Lord, starts the year in the 6th house, looking at your moon in the 8th and the 3rd house stellium. So watch your lifestyle. You are susceptible to illness caused by poor diet or junk habits. Do not sit in one place for too long. Pay off what you owe and avoid new loans. Unexpected money shifts are likely. Practice extra caution while traveling to avoid unexpected hiccups. If your children have been struggling with health, this Saturn placement actually signals a healing period and a positive turnaround for them. Finally, Jupiter, your third and sixth lord, is retrograde in your ninth house. Since the third, sixth, and ninth are apoklimas or difficult houses, this indicates an old struggle, perhaps a health issue or a problem involving children that you have ignored for a long time. Jupiter is surfacing these issues not to hurt you, but to heal them once and for all. By aspecting your first, third, and fifth houses, Jupiter is ensuring that a solid, permanent solution is finally granted to you. Moving forward to March 13th, we see some massive shifts in the celestial energy. On this day, Jupiter finally turns direct in your ninth house, which is a huge relief. But at the same time, we have a very loud and heavy conjunction of Rahu, Mars, retrograde Mercury, and the Sun in your fifth house, all receiving a direct aspect from that powerful Jupiter. This puts a massive spotlight on two things: your children and your passions. If you have children, they are going to become incredibly active all of a sudden. Expect them to be way busier than usual. Maybe they are starting new activities or their social calendar just blows up. For you, this is about your hobbies and your passion projects. If you have been working on a project behind the scenes, this is the window for marketing and getting the word out. Your work is finally going to get the exposure it deserves. If you have been waiting to launch your project, this is a perfect time to release the first trial or beta version of your product or service. The world is ready to see what you have been building. On the relationship front, things are looking very bright. We are seeing a lot of romance and wish fulfillment taking place. Your partner might even insist on finally taking that dream vacation you guys have been talking about forever. Because Mercury is retrograde during this conjunction, watch your words. You might unintentionally say something that gets misunderstood by your partner. Keep your communication clear and double check that you are both on the same page before making big plans. On this same day, your first lord Venus joins Saturn in the sixth house. Now, Venus is exalted here. This is fantastic news for your physical well being. Your health is going to improve significantly. But there's a small catch. Exalted Venus can make you crave luxury and sugar. Don't overindulge. Keep practicing your health and fitness routine. If you stay disciplined now, you will reach peak fitness during this exaltation period. Because Venus is also your 8th lord, it is exalted in the 6th house, creates what we call Viparita Raja Yoga. This is a success through struggle yoga that is perfect for paying off your debts. If you have been feeling the weight of financial obligations, this energy helps you clear the slate. Finally, with Jupiter going direct in your 9th house, the brakes are finally off. This movement brings good luck and abundance to every single area of your life. Think of this as a cosmic green light. You can expect all those annoying hurdles that have been blocking your path to finally lift away. All sorts of blessings are about to be showered upon you, so get ready to receive them. Next, we move to June 2nd, which is arguably one of the most important dates of the year for you. On this day, Jupiter moves into Cancer, entering your 10th house. But before we talk about that, we have a beautiful alignment in your 9th house. Your first lord Venus is joining your 9th lord Mercury in the 9th house. In Vedic astrology, this creates a Lakshmi Yoga, a combination for wealth, grace and prosperity. This shift signifies that you are finally beginning to settle into that life path or choice you made earlier this year. This new direction is going to be transformative. At times, it might require you to work alone or in isolation. But make no mistake, this is a lucky path. As you progress, it will bring massive abundance into your life. If you are single, this Lakshmi Yoga is very powerful for unions. Marriage is very likely to happen now, or at least serious talks about marriage and long-term commitment will take place. Now let's talk about Jupiter. As your 3rd and 6th lord, Jupiter moves into your 10th house and becomes exalted. It is also receiving an aspect from Mars. This is a time of relentless effort. You are going to put in hard work like never before into your career, job, or business. The good news, that dedication is going to pay off. Expect your bank balance to rise significantly. This is a period of luck meeting labor. There's a small catch. With an exalted Jupiter, you must keep your ego in check. Avoid overconfidence or thinking you are untouchable. If you let your ego take the wheel, this same Jupiter can lead to a sudden fall from your professional position. Stay humble and keep grinding. From the 10th house, Jupiter will cast its benevolent aspect onto Saturn in your 6th house. This is like a divine cleanup for your life. Your health will improve even further. In fact, you can expect to be in the best health and physical shape you have seen all year. Any pending debts you have been carrying will be wiped off with God's grace. Any remaining hurdles or hidden enemies in your path will be lifted. Overall, this window of time brings massive forward movement in your health, your work, and your finances. Everything is finally aligning for you to move upward. Moving into the heat of summer, July 26th brings another major shift. On this day, Saturn turns retrograde in your 6th house. While retrograde often sounds scary, the surrounding alignments actually create a massive window for professional and financial success. We have a powerhouse conjunction of the Sun and Jupiter in your 10th house. When the 11th Lord Sun meets your 3rd and 6th Lord Jupiter in the house of career, it grants you success in all endeavors. If you are a job seeker, this is your golden window. If you are looking for a new role, you likely receive an offer or excel in your interviews during this time. If you already settled in a job, expect fresh, exciting opportunities to land on your desk. The universe is pushing you toward a higher level of authority. In your 11th house of gains, the 1st and 8th Lord Venus is sitting with Ketu. This is a classic signature for sudden, unexpected money. However, there is a catch. This wealth requires sacrifice or sharing. You might win a lump sum of money, but it could be through a partnership where you have to split the price. Or perhaps you receive an inheritance or a bonus that comes with specific conditions. It's a win-win situation, but don't expect to keep that whole pie for yourself. Now let's talk about Saturn turning retrograde in your 6th house. For Libras, this is actually a very productive period. It signifies the release of stuck energies. You will finally see forward movement in areas that felt stalled earlier in the year. Specifically, real estate issues or car troubles finally get resolved. You will have better flow with relatives and friends. If you have been facing creative block or stagnation in speculative ventures like crypto or stocks, the energy starts moving again. Don't lose momentum. Even though the stuck energy is gone, retrograde Saturn can make you feel a bit sluggish. You might have a tendency to slow down just when things are picking up. Make sure to keep up with your daily momentum. Don't slack on your health routines or your work schedule. You have made so much progress so far in 2026. Don't let the slow-mo vibe of Saturn makes you lose your lead. As we head into the end of October, the energy shifts inward. On October 31st, Jupiter enters Leo, making its move into your 11th house. Simultaneously, we have a very heavy conjunction of retrograde Mercury, the Sun, and retrograde Venus right in your 1st house. This brings a massive, undeniable focus onto you, your identity, your presence, and especially your body. Health-wise, this is a bit of a tricky window. You might notice some symptoms popping up, things like skin rashes or minor swellings. But you might find it hard to trace the root cause. It's like a hidden issue showing its face just a little bit. Because the 11th Lord Sun is debilitated in your 1st house during this time, you might find that standard medications or quick fixes don't really do much. If you take a pill and the condition doesn't improve, don't panic. My advice here, be patient. Let it pass. This is one of those times where you have to let the phase run its course. Rather than looking for a magic pill, double down on your healthy routine. Eat clean, get your exercise in, and most importantly, sleep on time. Sticking to the basics is the only way this will work itself out. On a more positive note, apart from these physical nuances, this is a period of steady climb in every other area of your life. You are going to find yourself in a planning mode. You will be planning your finances exceptionally well and cutting down on unnecessary expenses. You will feel a strong urge to schedule your work and home activities to the minute. You are essentially optimizing your life. Now let's talk about Jupiter in your 11th house. As your 3rd and 6th lord moving here, it brings a period of great discipline to your work. You are going to find yourself moving away from chaos. You will stick to a simple, effective routine and you won't want to complicate your tasks. There is a strong minimalist vibe here. You might find yourself cleaning out your workspace, reducing work-related clutter, and leading a much simpler professional life from now until the end of the year. The 3rd and 6th lord in the 11th house is a classic signature for gain through hard work. Remember, for every drop of sweat you put right now, there is a massive amount of gain coming your way, either immediately or in the near future. With Ketu's influence here, you will actually become greater than your peers because you won't be obsessed with the reward. You will be focused purely on the work itself. You might even find yourself donating or sharing some of your gains. Ketu here makes you realize that the journey and the effort are what truly matters. As we approach the end of the year, we hit a major energetic turning point on November 25th. Rahu and Ketu are changing signs, moving into your 4th and 10th house axis. This shift, combined with a powerful conjunction of Jupiter and Mars in your 11th house, sets the stage for a very prosperous and social wrap-up to 2026. Mars acting as your 2nd and 7th lord, joining Jupiter in the 11th house, is a fantastic omen for your wallet. This brings some much needed wealth your way. If you are employed, this is the time when you can expect a tangible increase in your income or a significant bonus. Your social circle is expanding. You will be gaining new relationships during this period. If you are single, keep an eye out. You are likely to meet new friends who could easily turn out to be relationship material. If you are already in a relationship, expect a period of pure wish fulfillment and genuinely good times together. Good news regarding that heavy self-focus we talked about in October. Venus and Mercury are still in your 1st house, but they are no longer retrograde. The brakes are off. You can finally expect forward movement in your health and wellness. If you had these lingering mysterious symptoms or pending health issues from the previous month, this is the window where they finally get resolved. You will feel like yourself again. With Rahu moving into your 4th house and Ketu into your 10th, your cosmic radar is shifting away from the public eye and directly into your home life. For the rest of the year, your focus will be on finding what truly makes you feel secure, upgrading your living space, or perhaps dealing with vehicles. You might notice your external activities start to decelerate. You simply won't feel the need to hustle as hard as you did during the summer. And that is okay. Don't fight the urge to rest. You should utilize this time for deep relaxation or taking those long overdue vacations with your family. After the relentless effort you have put in throughout 2026, you have earned this period of domestic bliss. We have finally reached the end of our journey through 2026. On December 11th, the great taskmaster Saturn turns direct in your 6th house. This movement, coupled with a beautiful alignment in your 2nd house of wealth, brings the year to a very stable and rewarding close. On this day, we have a conjunction of the Sun and Mercury in your 2nd house. This is the 11th lord meeting the 9th lord in your house of finances. A classic combination for positive financial upgrades. If your finances have felt like they were in a downward motion recently, this is the turning point. Expect an upward swing in the bank balance and overall security. If you are single, don't be surprised if a marriage proposal comes in around this time. My advice for mid-December, use this time wisely. This is your window to select a long-term partner and to stabilize your financial foundation for the coming year. With Saturn turning direct in your 6th house, things are finally coming back to normalcy. We have had a lot of acceleration and intense planetary activity over the previous months, but now the energy settles. You may feel yourself naturally slowing down in your routines. If you have been working hard and building that solid foundation since January, you have nothing to worry about. From now until the end of the year, you have the cosmic permission to slow down, relax, and truly enjoy the holiday season. You have put in the work. Now it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And with that, I'll let you all know that is it for this episode, guys. I really hope you all enjoyed this 2026 yearly forecast for Libra Moon and Libra Risings. If you like this video, comment below and let me know what you think about these placements. And please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. I'm Dave and I will see you all in the next one.